Chair recognizes Representative Mike Glanton to speak to the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and ladies and gentlemen of the House, good morning. Joining me this morning at the podium to honor and to recognize Korean American Day at the Capitol is Representative Sam Park of the 101st House District. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, as we recognize Korean American Day at the state capitol and the many contributions and sacrifices of the Korean community has made and continues to make to this great state and nation, we encourage you to learn more about Korea and to take a look at the Korean guide that is placed on your desk this morning. Also, we invite you to stop by Capitol Room 216 to say hello to our visitors and to pick up a box lunch of Korean cuisine. We have with us this morning Mr. Michael Park, President of the Korean American Foundation of Georgia, who will make a few remarks and introduce those joining him at the podium this morning. But before we hear from Mr. Park, would you please join me in honoring those visitors with the Korean American Foundation in the gallery? Would you please stand, those in the gallery? Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, Mr. Park.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Representative Glanton. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great privilege to introduce to my right, I've got representatives from the Korean American community here in Metro Atlanta. I've got Mr. Il-hong Kim. He's the Executive Vice President of the Korean American Association of Greater Atlanta. Also is joined by Commissioner Larry Johnson from DeKalb County, of which there are many Korean residents. Joined by Attorney Catherine Park, who is the President of the Korean Women's Business Association. And down at the end there is Mr. James Woo, who is a communications liaison with Advancing Justice. With over 2.5 million Korean Americans living in the United States, their cultural, economic, and civic impacts are far-reaching. Specifically here in Georgia, the state is home to more than 70 Korean facilities, a third of which are in the manufacturing sector. Of course, with Kia being the largest, and that served as an economic engine vitalizing the West Point area. We should also take a moment to recognize the small businesses and their contributions to Georgia, those who are in wholesale, retail, restaurateurs, and the numerous entrepreneurs who call Georgia home and have made a significant impact locally. You only need to take a short drive up I-85 to see the difference that the Korean community has made in Gwinnett County along Pleasant Hill Road, and we certainly invite you to come join our community up there and try different cuisine, the restaurants, and the businesses that are available. In all areas of life, the Korean-U.S. alliance has remained strong and continues to get stronger. There are currently over 100,000 Korean Americans living here in Metro Atlanta, and this is a great state. This is a state that we're very proud to call home, and we look forward to becoming a more integral part of society here in the great state of Georgia. Once again, I thank you for this great opportunity and honor, and I'd like to say God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Also, before I forget, I'd also like to thank the Honorable Consul General Sung-Jin Kim, the Republic of Korea, for joining us here today and honoring us with his presence. Thank you.